So in Japan, it's not uncommon for a lot of bands, singers, or even manga writers to reference Asian Kung Fu generation as their inspiration. For some, they were the catalyst that influenced a new generation of talented artists and musicians to flourish in the modern era. How are they so good? Well, the four members who make up the band play an integral part to every song they perform, whether it be in the studio or in front of a live audience. In addition, the label that they work under, giving the band an insane amount of time and patience, allows Asian Kung Fu generation to settle down and make good music. And today I want to break down a single Asian Kung Fu generation or Aikon song, which just so happens to be my favorite song in their entire discography, called Rock and Roll Morning Light Falls on You, to show you the process on how Aikon makes their music. And we might as well start this video off 17 years in the past. This right here is probably the most recognizable start to any Aikon song, especially in the modern era. The very first time we hear this song was at a musical event in 2007. During this time, Masafumi Goto was still writing the song and was sort of used as a in-between between songs. By the time the song was fully developed, Kensuke Kita would dominate the guitar side of the song, but all rights to the beginning of the song go to Goto, setting the stage with a almost haunting and melancholic tune and blessing the few people that were there to witness his creation for the very first time. Here, take a listen to when this song was played for the first time compared to its official release. Up to this point, most Aikon songs would start off with Goto building up the song, as each other instrument slowly follows suit. The first verse begins to play and it already paints a picture of a person with a desire of wishing to do more in life, however is plagued by his present self-doubt. It's as traditional as it gets when it comes to your fundamental rock band. The song is supported by 4 instruments and every member carries their own weight. Goto and Kita mesmerize you with vocals and guitar playing respectfully, while Kiyoshi Ichiji on drums complements the other 2 respectfully. Even the bass done by Takahiro Yamada doesn't seem absent whatsoever, making sure that the tempo of the song remains consistent, pulling you all the way to the chorus. The transition from the first verse to the chorus is striking, like a lightning bolt. Masafumi Goto personally wrote this song. From the early stages of writing this song in his personal diary to the song finally hitting stage is truly a thing of beauty. When it came to making a finished product, the group worked to no end, ensuring that all members had an equal opportunity to showcase their talent. The 3 choruses that make up the song are different but maintains a sense of similarity. It's a catchy musical transition that rolls into each next verse, telling a full story from start to end. However, between this chorus and its bridge, we get a catchy little guitar solo from the one and only. Goto really did pick the right guitar player for this solo. It's been said in an interview that when he approached Kita for a spot in his band, Kita later approached him again in the shadows, inquiring about that guitar role.
ストーカーみたいだったよね。ちょっとね。待ってる待ち方が。夜中だよ。夜中じゃない。夕方のもう暗がりの。僕は夜間の大学に通ってたから。そうそう。
When it came to the overall message of the song, Goto once stated the song was supposed to be a representation of the fear of trying new things and the realization that everyone needs to start off somewhere. As you continue to roll along in the world in a vulnerable and naked state, eventually you'll stop at your desired destination. It's an important message that merely saw just a glimpse of the spotlight. The song never really hit the ground running when it was officially released. When World was released, the song was overshadowed by After Dark, a song that was propelled to popularity the moment it was featured by the anime mega hit Bleach. The music charts placed it no higher than 10, and when the smoke finally cleared, it seemed natural that this song would eventually fade to obscurity, never to see the spotlight again. That was until a particular manga author resonated with the song so much that he made the song into the main character of his series. A high school girl yearning to bring her musical talents outside her closet but is shackled by self-doubt. A dream no longer when she finds the key or keys to take those shackles off, as cheesy as it may sound. Hajime Aki took it a step further and named each key band member the following: Goto and Kita on guitar, Ichiji on drums, and Yamada on bass. Sound familiar? Almost all the episodes are named after Achikon songs. And the final song to the entire series was a song nobody thought would make a return, and yet is making its second worldwide debut. Ritsuo Mitsuri, the arranger for this song, really brought this song back to life. You can tell that he really wanted to make sure his rendition paid homage not only to the original composer, but to allow Yoshino Aoyama to shine on vocals, who at the time never did a cover song up to this point. Aoyama herself wanted to make sure it was as if Bochi herself was singing the song. It needed to sound timid but confident, raw but genuine. Her cover of Rock and Roll Morning Light Falls on You was an instant mega hit, as she played a main part in ushering a new generation of new Achikon fans to flourish in the modern era. And thanks to the series, it was popular enough to bring back the band in studio and sing it for the first time in years. In the span of 3 decades, Asian Kung Fu generation made perfect rock music. It's extremely rare for a band of this level of popularity to last 30 long years and are a testament of hard work and love for rock and roll. I think it's safe to say 30 years from now, we're still going to be jamming to Asian Kung Fu generation.